Hi, I'm Denise Earhart with the Economic Development Department, and I'm here visiting with Mike Ritchie, owner of Ace Hardware. Let's check out all the recent changes at our local Ace. Hi Mike, how are you?
Denise, good morning.
How's it going?
Great, thank you. I'm glad you're here this morning.
I'm excited to have you featured on Business Beat because you have some big news to share with everyone.
Well, we do. Not only is it, have we just celebrated our 10th anniversary. My wife Jackie and I have owned the store for 7.5 years now. We just did a major renovation, a complete remodel, changed the entire store around. The registers have moved, everything but the paint department back to the plumbing aisle has completely been revamped and relocated.
This is exciting. You can tell as soon as you walk in, it feels bigger. And from what you shared with me, I think there's even new inventory that you were able to bring in.
We had two things in mind when we did this. We wanted to move the registers to make it more efficient, not only for our staff, but for customers to get in and out.
Right.
And we wanted to bring in some new products. And we had to find the first domino to fall in order to make that room so that we could go through that process. Sure. Ace Hardware is a co-op, actually, not a franchise, but it's locally owned. Ace has about 4,500 stores across the globe, about 4,300 of those in the U.S. Awesome. Arizona has about 80 stores, and we're part of a group that's called Team Ace Phoenix, that is the central association of Ace dealers.
Well, let's take a look and see some of these changes.
Great. One of the areas we're most excited about is our steel products. Not only has steel been good, but because of steel, we've expanded the rest of the outdoor power equipment, and everybody loves that. Sales are up across the board for that.
That's awesome. Let's check this out.
Let's just say, Denise, that you need
a screw for my faucet.
A screw for your faucet. So if you don't know where to find it, all you have to do is touch the screen, and it will let you know where in our expanded area of fasteners that we've increased by almost 50%.
That's a lot.
Where you can find these things.
Why did you choose Maricopa?
Well, Jackie and I chose Maricopa for two reasons. Number one was to get back into a business that I grew up in as a kid.
Awesome.
Back in Indiana, a town of 500 people. But the other reason was because we knew of the growth of Maricopa. And in 2010, when we bought the store, the economy was still in the doldrums. Didn't really know what the direction was, but it was a risk that we took in order to come down and get back into business for ourselves from the commercial real estate industry.
Why do you think people should shop local?
Shopping local is, again, important for tax dollars and providing services, but it really is much more than that. Shopping local is part of the fabric of the community. It's to get out and be with local people, to be able to purchase a product locally that you can put your hands on. You don't have to look on it on the internet. And the circulation of those dollars obviously are very important.
Being able to see the same people, go to your local Ace Hardware, pick up other local items, it really kind of creates your environment, and that's what is sustaining.
We pride ourselves in the amount of support that we give the local community, from FOR Maricopa to the Police Foundation to Phoenix Children's Hospital. 2014, there were 350 kids from Maricopa serviced at the Phoenix Children's Hospital. It's just one of those things that we're proud to do as a local business, to support local charities.
So the hardest question I'll ask you today is, where can people find you?
A good question. We're on the northwest corner of Maricopa, 347, and Smith Inc. We're behind the Walgreens. If you're coming from the other direction, we're behind Chase Bank, and we'd love to have everybody come out and see us. Help us celebrate our 10th anniversary, but we'd love to have everybody come out and check out what we've done to the store. I think they'll love it.
Mike, once again, thank you so much for being featured on Business Beat, but more importantly, congratulations on the 10 years of business.
Thank you, Denise.